Wait, oh look at the old bus here.
Bella sta imitazione della cornamusa.
Fammi un po' di cornamusa.
Datemi un secondo che mi rimetto cornamusa. Ciao vita.
Vai.
No,
Occhio, la cornamusa.
What's the northernmost?
There's a town called John O'Groats.
John O'Groats.
So that's the most northern town.
What does it look like?
I don't know, I've never been.
Yeah?
It's probably just really cold and grey.
Right. But good cold and grey.
Yeah, probably.
You know?
Or then you can go to either the Orkney Islands, which are immediately to the north, or above that there's Shetland, the Shetland Islands.
I heard that, yeah.
But the Shetland Islands want to be independent from Britain, they want to join Norway.
Wow, yeah, because it makes sense, because it's kind of like close, yeah.
They speak English, but they have their own sort of dialect, and it's been quite influenced by the Vikings.
Wow.
So basically on Shetland they've done DNA testing, and they found that most of the female line are indigenous British people, but almost all the male line is Viking. So obviously the Vikings came in, killed all the men, and then
just slept with the women.
Basically.
Yeah. Or bread.
Yeah.
Bread? Is that what he's saying? Like
That would be more for animals, but...
Right. All right. Dai che sono bravo, lo faccio tutte le edizioni perché
sta migliorando il robot, sì, è sempre più...
un talento. Cos'è che vuoi?
Sta migliorando.
Sta migliorando, vabbè. Terza edizione, qualche skill in più.
This wind farm covers 55 square kilometres, so it's 16 kilometres to walk end to end. So
wow, and you have visitors, just people curious of seeing how it works.
Yeah, we get lots of people coming up. People come to visit the visitor centre to find out more about the turbines, but we also get people coming just to go for a walk or go for a cycle.
It's a beautiful park, after all, you know.
It's lovely. Like... And if you get a nice weather day, then it's a good day out.
Like this.
This is okay, yeah. So at the moment we've got 140 turbines.
Whoa.
And it's been extended at the moment to add another 75, so that'll take us up to 215, which is over 530 megawatts of power, potential power.
Which is hard to think of. It's very technical, you know, like.
Yeah, that's like a number that most people don't understand. But at the moment, the 140 turbines, it's 322 megawatts, and that can power 180,000 homes.
Wow.
So when the extension happens,
like
when
a
that
town,
comes
basically.
online,
Or
yeah,
like a big town. Because
well, yeah, when the extension's finished, it'll pretty much power the whole of Glasgow.
Right.
Glasgow's got about 295,000 homes, so if it's generating 100%, it can power Glasgow.
Fermatevi! Tornate indietro! A te, Dulcinea del Toboso, offro le catombe di questi mostri! Cavaliere! Cavaliere! La forza è con me!
Nico dice no al burro.
Sì, alla magrezza.
Com'era ieri? Voglio ramen, buono?
Ramen, molto buono.
Sì.
No, non era ramen.
Era ramen.
O era ferron, forse.
Guarda quella battuta, stai muovendo da solo le pale, guarda. Guarda lì.
Buonissimi, buonissimi, buonissimi.
Infatti stasera pensi.
Tantissimi.
È un casino. Perché praticamente
Gli è entrata la mosca nell'orecchio.
Ciao.
sai che il padrone se ne deve andare, però.
C'è un amore per lui, È una roba incredibile. Dogs love him. Unbelievable.
Just dogs.
From what I understand, it's not like the more wind, the better, right? Like too much wind could actually jinx, or how do you say that in English? Just
Damage. It could,
damage,
yeah.
right?
So these turbines will start generating at 4 meters a second, which is about 6 miles an hour.
Okay.
And they'll stop generating at 56 miles an hour.
Right.
So between 6 and 56, they've got the potential to generate. But if the wind gets too much, the computers inside the turbine will turn the blades around so that they're not catching the wind, and they'll put the brakes on, and the turbine will come to a stop within 10 seconds.
They're automated in that
Yeah.
sense, right? They would feel like the wind is too strong.
So they're actually quite clever machines. There's computers
Yeah.
in each turbine, and they can detect which way the wind's coming, and they can turn around to catch the wind so that they're getting the most out of the wind, and they can actually go around the top part, the kind of aeroplane-shaped bit on the top.
Yeah.
Can turn around 2.5 times
Okay.
before it has to stop and reset itself because all the wires inside get all tangled up.
Glasgow smells good, you know, like yesterday we went on a laundry mission.
Okay.
Every corner we turn, we're like, smells like a small town, you know, countryside. There's a lot of green in Glasgow.
There is. Glasgow's got, I think, around about 75 parks and green spaces, which is quite a high concentration of green space for a city, especially.
I mean, not that it smelled good around the station, but like, you know, in the West End, you know, and...
Yeah, well, and yeah, with all the rain we've had recently, everything seems to freshen up with the rain. So,
yes, yes.
Yeah, we are quite lucky in the Glasgow area in that we've got a lot of urban parks. And then just on the outskirts of Glasgow, you know, you've got places like Whiteley where you can come and, you know, you're only 20 minutes from the city centre and you've got all of this space to explore and you feel like you're miles from civilization. The UK has quite a high target to reach for their renewables. They're aiming to get something like 20% of energy consumption from renewable sources by 2020.
Wow,
So
that's the UK, not just
that's
Scotland.
the UK. Scotland's target's actually a little bit higher. They're more optimistic because we've got such a good wind resource.
Right.
So that's why there's a lot of effort and energy going into creating wind farms, and now we're moving more into offshore wind and other renewable avenues. There is quite a big drive to get a lot of energy from renewables, and then on a spin-off from that, the planners and the local authorities have seen the opportunity to promote the site for access as well, so they kind of build that into the consents. That's what happened at Whiteley. As part of the planning consents, they have an access project, and that's where we come in to promote the site for access. And they also have a habitat management plan as well, so they're looking after the natural resource as well. So there's a big area in the middle of the site that is being managed and regenerated for the benefit of the wildlife and the habitat.
Shuffolato. Another one?
Shuffolato.
Shuffolato.
For my bed and a pillow for my head. I got a pencil full of lead and some water for my throat. I got buttons for my coat and sails on my boat. So much more than I needed before. I got money in the meter and a turbo heater. Oh, and now it's getting on the road. It's only getting sweeter. I got legs on my chairs and a head for a hair. Ordered a pan and some shoes in my feet. I got a shelf full of books and most of my teeth. Few pairs of socks and a door with a lock. I got food in my belly and a license for my telly, and nothing's gonna bring me down.
When is How to Swim born as a band? Is this a while?
2000, end of 2000. So we've been going for 10 or 11 years now.
The arpeggio, huh? Oh, yeah.
You just kind of stab it with your fingers.
It just won't work.
It doesn't like it.
What's this one?
That's the self-explanatory.
E mettiti le mani in tasca.
No one is supposed to touch.